name is Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair. If you're just joining us today, you're highly welcome to the live. What we do on this live is that we do braiding, practical about braidings. We learn about hair and everything. Thank you, ST TikTok, for joining the live. Thank you, Queen Lisa, for joining Extra. You're all welcome to the live. Genevieve, you're welcome to the live. Yeah, Precious, Belinda. Thank you so much for joining. So today we are not going to waste most of our time. I know you've not seen me for a while because I go to college now. So the days I'm not going to college, the day I'm not going to college, I just come in and do something. So I have to achieve other things as well. Whereas the days I have time, I'll come in and we'll do something. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome on TikTok. You're welcome on YouTube. You're welcome on Facebook. I'm streaming on my 3 live stream. Thank you for liking the videos, Extra. Without wasting much of our time today, I know we all have our mannequins and everything ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. We're going to do practical straight away today. So tomorrow, I'm going to be teaching those that doesn't know how to braid at all. That's the first class we're going to do tomorrow. That is Friday. But for today, we're going straight into the point by doing all the 6 methods that we have. Let's go ahead and share the videos. Thank you, Mommy, for joining. Let's share the videos. I'm going to be sharing from here. Let's go ahead and share the videos. I'm sharing from here. Share the videos. Let's bring other people in so that we can go straight away and start our live this morning. Thank you. If you're just joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome to this live. You're highly welcome to this live. I'm sharing from here. I'm going to share again. Share the live. Encourage more viewers to share. Go ahead. Let me share. They say encourage more viewers to share. Please share the live so that we can go straight away and start our practical aspect this morning. We're not going to waste much of our time this morning. If you're joining us or you're just passing by hearing my voice, here we do tutorials for braids, hair. We talk about hair. We do practicals about hair. We talk about products. So thank you so much, Bong, for liking the video. You're welcome. I hope everybody has been okay. Let's go ahead. No time wasting. Let me stand up so that we can be able to do more practicals today. So I have my mannequin ready for the practical. If you're ready, I'm ready. We'll be having our extension. So tomorrow I'm going to take up the class the normal way it's supposed to be, but today we're just going straight into the point to do our practical. We're going to do six methods of installing extensions. If you know how to braid and you don't know how to install extensions, this is the time you have to come in to learn. So now the color I'm going to be using today, we're going to be going on blue extensions. It doesn't really matter. The extensions, I use colored extensions because what I have at home, and as well it makes it visible while you're seeing it. I hope everybody's seeing what I'm doing. I hope this is not dark. Let me close the door. Make sure that we are all seeing what I am doing. Let me move this one like this. Yeah. Making sure that everything is visible. I hope everybody's seeing me, seeing the mannequin. Yeah, let's set it that way. Yeah, thank you so much. So let's go ahead. So today we're going to be using our blue extension to do our practicals. If you have your extension ready, go ahead and get your extension. If you have your mannequin to practice, go ahead and have it. Please, anything that is not related to what we're doing, please don't put it on the comment section. Please don't type anything that is not related to hair to the comment section. I'm doing 6 methods. If you have any question related to the hair we're doing, put it there. But apart from that, don't put anything on the comment section. That's because we don't want to go against the guidelines of the platforms we're using. Thank you so much for that, for taking notes. Thank you very much for taking notes. So now we're going straight ahead to do when we finish these 2 hair, I'm going to go straight ahead and show you how to highlight this. We started this practical showing you how to highlight the hair. We almost finished this one. When we finish, we'll start all over again. used to attract more promotion. Okay, use the promote to attract more viewers. Okay, so let's go ahead now and do this. So I'll be passing by the first method, because we have 6 methods I'm going to be showing you. The first method we're going into is the rubber band method using the crochet pin. I've sent in videos. I sent one, I did them before yesterday, without using the crochet pin. The other time I sent it, I have all the videos in now, so I need time to just upload them, so that by the time you watch the full videos in details, then you understand more. When you're doing your practical, you go ahead and do your practicals. So now let's start. The first one we're going to do today is adding extension into hair using the rubber band method with a crochet pin. So we have 6 we're going to do. Stay tuned and watch it. By the time we go through all the 6 methods of adding extension, then you can go ahead, do the 6 method. Which of the method is okay for you, go ahead and use it to start braiding. Most people are even sending me the videos of what they are doing, because they've not reached 1,000 followers to get to be on the camera. So they go online on my phone, they send me, then I will see all they've been doing. So I'm so happy that people are really learning on this line. Thank you so much. So now let's go ahead and do this. So the first one we're going to do today is adding extensions into the hair using the rubber band method and with the crochet pin. If you have not seen the crochet pin before, this is the crochet pin. Look at the crochet pin. Can everybody see it? This is the crochet pin. This is the crochet pin, and we need the rubber band as well. The rubber band is just a tiny kind of rubber bands that you can find in the shop where they sell hair. Tiny rubber bands. It's in the pack like this. I've already consumed this one. It's almost finished. I've bought another one anyway, but when we finish this, I'm going straight away to open the new one. Look at the rubber band, very tiny. So if you're using it, this is the type of rubber band you're going to need, the tiny bit of rubber band. Then you need the crochet pin. So let's go ahead now, and we need our extension as well. This is the extension that we need for it. We are going to be using the blue extension today. Let's see how the blue extension is going. So now the next thing you're going to do, go ahead and grab your rubber band. Go ahead and grab your rubber band. Normally, you're supposed to be using 1 rubber band to do this method. But then, since I've started training online, each time I use 1 rubber band, the rubber band snaps. Let's go ahead and share the video. Like the video. It's going to attract more people. Let me share one more from here. Share the video. Share the video. Let more people come in. Because I'm not going to repeat these lessons. So when you miss it, it's going to be tomorrow. You join us tomorrow for the lessons. So no time to waste. Let me share one more from here and bring more people into the class. Go ahead and share the video as well. Go ahead and share the video. So now we have our rubber band. Can everybody see it? This is the rubber band. I'm going to be joining these 2 rubber bands together. Instead of if you use one and it's okay for you, go ahead and use the one that is okay for you. But if not, I'm going to be joining 2 together. This is the 2. So this is the hair we've parted already. The next thing you're going to do, you have your comb. That comb you have a rattle comb. This one, you use it to highlight your hair, part your hair. Then the other thing, you use the sides to comb the hair. That is why they make it like this. So let's go ahead and comb it. I'm combing this hair now. Can everybody see it? Make sure you comb your hair when you're doing braids. I always say it online when I'm teaching. Make sure you comb the hair when you're doing braid. Do you know the reason why you need to comb your hair when you're doing braid is that you're going to be putting up this braid for 4 to 6 weeks or 4 to 8 weeks. By the time you don't comb this hair and you add extension into the hair without combing it, you know what will happen? By the time you're taking that hair off, your hair is going to be going out. It's going to be breaking your hair. So make sure you detangle it, comb your hair very well before you add extension into the braid. So now we're going straight away to do the first method, which is the rubber band method using the crochet pin. Now I have my rubber band with me. Look at the way I just spread it on my hands. Then you now go ahead, look at the hair you're working with. We've parted the hair. I know everybody can see this. If not, let me move it forward or back. Let me see if the light goes backward, whether it's better. Whether if the light goes backward. 1 minute, everyone. I want it to be like you're seeing what I'm doing. If the light goes, is it visible enough? Yeah. Can everybody see what I'm doing? If you know you're seeing what I'm doing, please. Visible enough. Yeah. I think it's visible enough. I want to make, yeah. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use my rubber band now to start holding this. Look at it. Look at what I'm doing. Take the rubber band, secure this hair. You secure the hair you're working with. It's a tiny rubber band. You're all welcome to the class. It's a tiny rubber band, not big rubber band. The tiny one, that's what you're going to be using. Don't use the big one, because if you use the big one, except you're putting your hair in a ponytail, that's when the big one will work for you. But with this hair we are doing now, you just go ahead and get the tiny one. Look at it. I've secured this hair. I've secured it now with a rubber band. What you're going to do next is that we're going to open this one into two. Split it into two like this. Push it on both sides. If you're all joining this class, you're welcome. You're highly welcome to the class. My name is Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair. We always have our class Mondays to Friday. Just I started college now. So anytime you see me appear, make sure it's 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. daily, Monday to Friday. So now, just push this hair towards the side. Make sure you push it to the side. Let's make sure that we are hearing what we're saying. Let me set all this thing properly here. Giving cheers to those that have been sharing the video. For those that are liking the video, let's make this thing very, very interesting. Go ahead, share the video, share. So that other people will join us. So let's go ahead now. We are going to just pull this to the other side. What we are trying to do now is to secure it more, but not too tight. The more you pull this hair to the other side, the more secured it is. It's going to be too tight. Don't make it too tight, so that by the time you finish braiding the hair, the person will not be feeling too hot right on their scalp. So you make it in a moderate way, secure it for you to be able to put your extension into it, but not too tight. So the next thing we're going to do now is get your crochet pin. If you're seeing this crochet pin for the first time, this crochet pin, we use it to install the hair. We use it to install hair. Even when you're doing crochet braid, you're doing crochet, anything crochet, installing your hair into it. So I teach in this class. So, but then if you learn it now, even if you're not using this method to continue to do your hair, you learn how to use crochet pin as well. So this crochet pin, you can get it in any of the shop they sell hair, right? So you now go ahead, insert it. Look at how the crochet pin look like. It has something like a latch. If you can see it very well, let me put it. Look at it. When you open it, you install the hair, then later you close it. So now I'm going to open it now. When you open it, pass the crochet pin into the hair that you use the rubber band to secure already. Look at it. It's coming out on this other side of it. So that is why we always have our clip. As a beginner, please always have your clips. The clip is that it helps you to take the hairs away from the ones that you're not working with, or the one that will be blocking what you're doing. You just use your crochet clip. Look at the clip to just hold onto it. Then we'll now have the crochet pin. The next thing we're going to do now is get our extension. This is my extension. We're using blue today. If you know blue is your color, say hey. Blue, very, very nice. Royal blue is so beautiful. So now we'll go ahead and get the extension. Now that I have the extension with me, I'm going to be using medium extension, which you're seeing. If you're taking your extension, for instance, you want to learn how to get your extensions as a beginner, what you have to do is that make sure you section all your extension on a rack, or you put it on the hands of the chair. The reason is that when you do that, you're going to be making sure that all the extensions are equal. But if you can't take it if you can cope with taking it like this and make sure they are equal, go ahead. But if not, take the first one, put it on a rack, take the second one, you're taking the same extension. Look at it, because you want your extensions to be the same while you're braiding hair. You don't want one to be jumbo. You don't want one to be medium. You don't want one to be micro. We don't want to learn like that. So when your extensions are equal, even if you increase your hair and your extensions are equal, they remain the same when you're doing your braids. Yeah, take note of that. So now we go ahead and grab the extension. This is the extension we're grabbing with. And any braids you're doing, you make sure that the extensions is always ratio 2:1. What does that mean? It means that the one I've sectioned it into two. When you section the hair into two, the one you have on your right hand should be 2 times the one you have on your left hand. If I section this into two now, you find out that they are all, this one is 2 times, this one I have here is 2 times of the one I have on my left hand. So what you're going to do on this occasion, take this one you have on your left hand, put it down, put it on one side. The smaller part of the extension, grab it, make sure they are on an equal level. What are you going to do? Go in the middle like this, create a loop. Do you see how I bend it? And now create a loop. That loop that I'm creating, you now go into the place where you already pass your crochet pin into the hair. This method I'm showing you is a rubber band method. If you're a beginner and you've never braided before, go ahead and try this. The same day you start braiding. 100%. The same day you start braiding. So, and if you're here online listening to me and you don't know how to braid, tomorrow, 12 p.m., I'll be coming to do the session of the class whereby I will get people into braiding. Whereas then the next session will start adding extensions into it. So you now go ahead, since you have this on a loop, what are you going to do? Pass this your hair. Make sure that everything is fitted in. Look at it. Make sure that everything is fitted in. Then you now close the lash of this hair. Close it, the crochet pin. When you close it like that, you drag it. When you gradually drag it out, look at it, it's coming out. Release the crochet pin. Release the crochet pin. Take the crochet pin, put it on one side. When you put it on one side, you go ahead, use your left hand. This is my left hand. Use your left hand to hold one of the section of this hair. Then you take your right hand, grab the other part because you want to pull it out. If you don't hold it on the side, when you're dragging the other part, everything will pull out again. You start doing a double job. Nobody wants to do double job, right? So now you pull it out. Look at the way it is. It's not in. Then when you pull this extension out, you go ahead, place it on each other, making sure they are equal. When you place it on each other, they're equal, then you now find that because you've passed the crochet pin into this hair, you will now find that if it's losing a bit, the next thing you're going to do, go ahead and separate this again and pull it to this side. Secure it very, very well. When you secure it very well, you place it down. Do you know what you have done? The rubber band, because normally most people find it very difficult to do the natural method as a beginner. What you have used this rubber band to do now is to secure the hair. What you could have been using your hands to do the natural method, the rubber band has already done it for you. The next thing is to go ahead and start braiding this hair. Look at it. It's ready now. Go ahead, pick the other one that is 2 times bigger. That's my extension. Look at it. Take it. Go ahead and adjust this mannequin. If you're doing it on a mannequin, you have to position yourself, right? So now I want to position myself in the way that I can braid this hair. Let me place it in the way that you can see what I'm doing. So I have the extension on my right hand, as you all can see it. I have the extension. Then this is my left hand. Go straight ahead. Hold this hair with your left hand. Can you see it? I'm holding it with my left hand. Take this hair in the middle. Place it. Look at it. Place it and secure it with your thumb and your index finger. Secure it with, this is my thumb. That's my index finger on my left hand. Secure it. When you secure it this way, the only thing I'm going to explain to you, when you're doing the rubber band method, only the hair in the middle have the natural hair, as you can see. Because as a beginner, do not worry about it. Go ahead and start braiding this hair. Go ahead and start braiding this hair. But you make sure you use the extension in the middle to cover the natural hair. So let's go. We now have this one on the left hand, and one on the right hand, this one in the middle, and this one on the left hand. What are you going to do? I'm a right-handed person. I'm going to go straight ahead and start using the right hand to braid in. If you're a left-handed person, use your left hand to start braiding straight away. I'm securing this hair. The next thing I'm going to do, simple method for a beginner. Very simple method for a beginner. You go ahead and grab this one you have here on your right hand, bring it in. Bring it into your left hand. When you bring it in, you secure it. Pull this one to the right. Hold it. Secure it with your thumb and index finger. Take this one you have on the left hand. Bring it into the right. Then you grab this one that is next. Hold it. Look at it. You've started braiding already. Very simple method to add your extension into it. Then you go ahead and braid. So I said it earlier on, this one that have the natural hair in the middle, when you get used to braiding, when you know how to braid and you want to split this hair, natural hair, into other braids, you go ahead and do that. For now, because you're learning how to braid, go ahead and start braiding, making sure that your extension is covering this hair. Look at it, I'm braiding. I'm having a color shade 4 here, but I'm using a blue. You're not even seeing the hair. This meaning that I'm using my extensions. I'm using my extensions to cover the natural hair. So you go ahead and keep braiding. Look at it until you finish this part. Look at it. This first method we just did is using the rubber band method to add your extension. Yeah, using your rubber band method to add the extension, but then you're not using using the crochet pin to add this hair into the rubber band where you secure it. That is the first one that we are doing. Then the next one we are going to be doing, you're going to be using the rubber band method, but we don't need the crochet pin. We don't need the crochet pin. We don't need the crochet pin. Let me show you. This method is simple. Look at it. When you go ahead and do this hair, nobody will say you're not the one that did this hair. Straight away. Very, very simple. See, if it's your first time to install extension, go ahead and use this method. You're not even saying the rubber band. Look at the hair. Very, very secured. Very, very, very secured. Can everybody see it? Please do not comment anything on the comment section. If not, I will just block that thing. I don't want. Let's follow the guideline. If you have any question relating to what we are asking, please go ahead and say, oh, I didn't understand the first method. I can repeat it if we still have time. But apart from that, please don't put anything on the comment section that will go against the guidelines. Please, please, please don't do that. I'm coming out. Don't do that, please. Don't put anything that is not related to this. Don't put anything that is not related to this. If not, I'm going to stop this. Every time anything you're doing, only the accounts, just what we are learning now. Ask me a question, I'm going to answer you. Look at this method, we've done it. You are going to watch me do the second method. We are going to do 6 methods. 6 methods. Can you show how you split the please? Okay, don't worry. This one is the first one that we do for the method using the crochet pin. Let's go ahead and do the next method. Yes, let's refresh. You're all welcome to the class. You're all welcome. Let's refresh TikTok. Then we'll go ahead and let's go ahead and refresh TikTok to resume TikTok. Yeah. So let's go ahead. We're doing the second method. This is the second method we're going to be doing. Then the next one, I'm going to part the hair again. Then we'll continue the method. So you've watched me do the first method. This first method is we use the rubber band to secure the hair, use the crochet pin, which you can see it, to insert the extension. Then we'll now start braiding with the other extension. But then this method I'm going to show you, we don't need the crochet pin. I'm going to do all the 6 methods. Take notes. When we are doing the 6th method, anyone you didn't understand, you put it on the comment section. If we still have enough time, I'm going to repeat it. So we have done this first method that we use the crochet pin to insert the hair when we put the rubber band method and you start braiding. But this other one method, we don't need the crochet pin. We only need the rubber band and the extension. So let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to comb this hair. As you can see, look at the comb. You comb this one, as you can see. Then the next thing you're going to do on this method, if you're just joining us, you're welcome to the class. If you're just joining us, you're welcome to the class. Here on this class, we talk about braid. We do tutorials about braiding, how to learn braiding. So this one, we've sectioned this hair we're working with. Thank you so much if you're just joining, for supporting this live. Everything by sharing, by doing everything that you have to do to make this live function. You're welcome. Thank you so much for doing that, and God bless you all. God bless you for doing that. So now you're going to section. This is the hair you're working with. You already said, let's say you already section the hair you're working with. Go ahead and part that hair into 2. Go ahead and part the hair into 2. Look at it. Go ahead and part that hair into 2. When you part it into 2, the next thing you're going to do, when this hair is disturbing you, you have a clip. Where is that clip? I have a clip here. I use it holding this hair now. Where is the clip? Okay, it's here. Always have your clip with you. That one is not even here. You always have your clip, hold it. This hair is in the middle. The next thing we're going to do, go ahead and grab your extension. This is my extension. We're using blue today. If you know you're the one that like blue color, this is your color today. Let's go ahead and use it. This is the extension. And when you're taking your extension, make sure that the extensions are equal. When you're doing your braids, make sure that all your extensions are equal. Look at it here. I'm now going to split this extension into 2, into ratio 2:1. This one I have on my right hand should be 2 times the one I have on my left hand. Take note. Anytime you're doing braids, take note of that. So that I'll explain to you when we get to that section. I will explain to you when we get to that section. So the only thing you're going to do, get this one, the smaller one, the bigger one on your left hand, put it aside. When you take this smaller one on your right hand, fold it so that they will be on equal length. When you fold it for them to be on equal length, what are you going to do now? Go, because we've parted this hair into two. Look at it. The hair you're working with, after sectioning the hair you're working with, you're going to section it in two again. Look at it, the way it's opening. Then you go in the middle of this hair, place this one there. Look at it, place this one there. This method we're doing now, can everybody see it? Before I close it up with the rubber band, have you seen what I've done? You section the hair you're going to be working with, you part that hair into two, take the smaller part of your extension, put it in the middle, then you go ahead, get your rubber band. The rubber bands you're going to be using for this hair is the small rubber bands. Most people are just coming in now. I've said it before, but I'll keep saying it so that you will not buy the wrong rubber band. Look at the small, tiny rubber band, if everybody can see what I'm holding. So you go ahead, instead of using one, you might try to use one. If it's okay for you, go ahead and use one. But if it's not okay for you, since I started training online, I double it. I double my rubber band because I don't want it to snap on the roll. I don't want it to snap. So you now go ahead, close this. Look at it, my extensions in the middle, and it's the smaller part of extension that we have in the middle. This method is a rubber band method for the beginners. We can still use it to do hair when we become a professional, but now for you to get into braiding as a beginner, go ahead and try this method that we're doing. We've done the first one. We have 3 methods that is related to rubber band method. I've done the first one in starting the hair with a crochet pin, and I'll go ahead and braid. This is the second method. You just go ahead, section the hair you're working with into two, place the smaller part of the extension in the middle. What you're going to do now, take your rubber band. This is my rubber band. You just go ahead and use your rubber band to secure it. Can you see? When you go ahead, secure it 1, 2, 3, or 4 times. If it's firm enough, you go ahead and leave it. But if it's not firm enough, what you're going to do is that I'm going to show you what you're going to do now to make sure it's secured enough, but then not too tight. I've secured it in the middle. The next thing you're going to do, go ahead and open this hair into two. Can you see it? When you open it into two, push it onto outside. When you're pulling it on both sides, not too tight, please, because the more you pull this hair on both sides, the tighter it becomes on the scalp. We don't want the clients you're doing hair or you're doing your daughter's hair to start saying, oh, my hair is hurting me on the scalp. No, you make it moderate. You make it very, very moderate. But when you pull it, you know that it's secured enough. You just go ahead and leave it. Release this hair that you've put in the middle down. Can you see? Now you've already secured these braids now, because what you could have done securing the hair naturally, you've used the rubber band now to secure the hair. So what you're going to do now is go straight ahead and start braiding this hair. This is the other part. Loving this tutorial. Thank you so much. This is the other part that is bigger than the other two sides. Fold it and place it on both sides. What you're going to do now is that you go straight ahead and start braiding. It's your first time to braid hair, you've never braided before, use this method. 100% you're going to come and tell me that you've started braiding already. Very, very simple to use. Easy methods to use as a beginner. So let's position our mannequin in a proper manner so that we can be able to braid. Whenever you're braiding hair, always make sure you're comfortable for health and safety, in the sense that you don't want to hurt your back because you see that it's standing or sitting. You don't want to hurt your back. Make sure your position, make sure you're comfortable when you're braiding hair, because if you're braiding a full section of hair, it's going to take you, if you're really fast, let's say from 3 hours going up to 7 hours that people are using to braid hair. So when you're standing, make sure you position very well. So let's go straight ahead and do this braiding. Look at the extension, folded it, holding it in the middle. Go ahead. This is my left hand. As you can see, it's my left hand. Go ahead and hold this one with your left hand. Take this one you're holding with your right hand. Place it like this. Place it on the hair like this. Let me adjust this hair so that we can see it. When you place it like this, you now have 3 sections. Thank you so much for everyone supporting this live. God bless you for everyone. For your support, God bless you. For share the life, the way you're enjoying this life. Maybe people are there for them to learn. Share the live so that it will get to other people. You are now holding this one. The only thing I'm going to explain here when you're doing rubber band method is that the natural hair will only be in the middle. Go ahead and braid the hair. The natural hair will be in the middle. Go ahead and braid the hair. When you become a professional, when you get used to braiding, if you want to split this natural hair into other ones, you go ahead and do it. But for now, as a beginner, for you to get into braiding, please go ahead and braid it. I'm holding it, securing this hair with my left hand. This is my thumb here, and that's my index finger. It's secured already. The next thing is go straight ahead and braid the hair. What are you going to do? This is my right hand. Take this one on your right hand. See, I'm still securing the hair. It's not moving anywhere. Take this one on your right hand. Move it into your left hand. Move it into your left hand. You see the way I did it? Take it and move it into your left hand. Then you now grab your right hand, secure this hair. This one on your left hand, bring it in. Bring it into the left hand. You've started braiding this hair already. Simple. Very, very simple. Simple method to use as a beginner to install the hair. The only advice I'm going to give here is that when you're doing this rubber band method as a beginner, make sure that your extensions is covering the natural hair, because the one in the middle only have the natural hair. Thank you so much, everyone, liking the video, supporting this video. Give this cheers to them. Thank you, and God bless you for that. So let's go ahead, make sure that this one is secured and covered. Go ahead and start braiding. Very, very simple method to braid. Go ahead and try this method. The next thing you tell me, you started braiding. There's a lot of testimony coming on this live. People will just watch the live once and they started braiding hair already. I assure you, using this method, you're going to start braiding your hair already. Thank you so much for sharing the live, for making sure that this live is, yes, I would love to learn more. Yeah, we're going ahead. Go ahead. So now, go ahead and braid this hair. Look at it. When I finish braiding this hair, I'm going to show you the result of the hair. So nobody would think it's you that did it. Oh, is it a first timer that just did it? Yes, it's you. It's you, because the method is simple and you can just an effective, very, very simple method to get your hair, get into braiding. So let me finish this braiding, then I'll show you the method. Then we'll go into the next method. If you're the type that doesn't like rubber band on your hair and you still want to go ahead and do this method, my dear, it's very, very easy. Yes, look at, very, very easy than you think. Do you see it? Very, very easy than you think. Look at the hair. This is the first one we did. The first method we did. The methods are related to each other. Can everybody see it? These two methods are related to each other, but the difference is that did you take in the two parties of natural hair in the... So let's go ahead. These two methods are related to each other. The first one, we use the crochet pin to insert the smaller hair. Then the second method, we didn't need this crochet pin. So if you're the type that doesn't have this crochet pin at all, go ahead and use that second method we use, because you don't need the crochet pin to do it, right? So now, the next thing we're going to do, let's go ahead and do, because we have 6 methods I'm showing you here. We've done 2 already. Yes, love it. Thank you so much. Then we'll go ahead and pat this hair around. I'll show you the other 4 methods. After showing you all the 6 methods, and you think you have any question to ask me, go and tell me, oh, this first method you did with the rubber band, take note of it. I didn't understand it. If we have enough time, I'm going to repeat it. But if we don't have enough time, tomorrow, I'm coming out by 12 p.m. to the class, then we'll go ahead and do it. So, yes, so we'll go ahead and take this one. Let's pat this hair now. Let's go ahead and pat this hair. Let's go ahead and pat this hair. Now, when you're patting your hair as a beginner, most people that started with me when I started using this mannequin, when we started, because we've used this mannequin, this is the 3rd time we're using this mannequin. We filled all this hair with braids. We took it out and we start all over again. This is the 3rd one. If you know you started with me by patting this hair, I explained everything to you. So let's go ahead, because we're doing the round method and the block method. You go ahead and take this one horizontally, making sure that this one you're doing here are the same measurement as the next one you're going to do. Don't let this one be small and the next line to be bigger. No. Even if you want your hair you want to be fast in doing hair, calculate what you're doing. You rather start from the back to be bigger, then you move up to the front, because the front bit, they are seeing it more. But if you have the time to do the hair, make sure all the sections are the same measurement as I'm doing this. Look at the braids now. All of them are the same sizes. My extensions are the same sizes. This one is the same size. But then if you don't want to do too much as I'm doing, increase your hair, but let the extensions be the same sizes, because you're going to see the extension coming out to be the same sizes. Thank you so much, Madam UPN is here. Thank you. That's my mentor. Thank you so much. You see it, Madam UPL mentor. Please, if you want to be mentored on social media or whatever, go ahead and follow that number. She's very, very good. She's going to teach you to the points that you start coming out. So let's go ahead and part this hair. I'm going to part this hair to this point. Let's go round. You're going to do it round because we've started parting this hair in a block method. I'm doing it horizontally round. Make sure you practice, because the more you practice, the better you become in braiding. The more you practice, the better you become in braiding. Let's part this hair. We've done 2 methods already related to the rubber band method. Then I'm going to teach you the 3rd method related to the rubber band. Then we'll now go straight ahead to do the natural method. The natural method, this is what some people, you might find it very, very easy. You go ahead and do it. Now, at this point, if you know you have not followed me in my other social media, please go ahead and do that. My name is Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair, because most times now I have to be coming out because I'm screaming on my 3 platforms now. Sometimes I'll just come up on YouTube. Sometimes I'll just use TikTok. Sometimes I'll just use Facebook. So if you have not followed me, my social media handles are GraceLawendhair. On YouTube is GraceLawendhair. On TikTok is GraceLawendhair tutorial. Then on Facebook is GraceLawendhair tutorial and lifestyle. So go ahead and do that. So as you're parting this hair, let's go ahead and part the hair. When you're using mannequin to part your hair, sometimes the lines are not really straight the way you want it. But I don't want to be adding any shining jam on my mannequin. If you're doing it on the hair and you want to make sure it's straight, you can add some tiny gel on the line. You go ahead and pass again the line. But let's try as much as possible to be able to make this line a little bit straight. But the way mannequins is made, you cannot get it that straight. But let me try my best to make sure we have the lines a little bit straight. So it's okay like this. Then go ahead and have your clips. Always have your clips as well. When you have your clips, hold the hair with your clips. Then we'll go ahead and do this. Let's start from this other side that we've already started with. The next hair you're going to take now, look at the next hair you're going to be taking. Can everybody see me? This is the previous hair you've done. When you're taking the next hair, take your rattle comb, come in the middle of this one that you've done. Look at it. In the middle of this one you've done, take the next hair. In the middle of this one, if you're doing the same block size, come there and take the next hair. When you take this next hair, it's going to fall here when we do it. When you take the next one in the middle of this one, it's going to fall down in the middle, making sure that your hair have no space in the hair you're doing. I'm going to show you when I'm doing the next one what I just explained to you now. You might not know it, but let's go ahead. When we're doing the next one, I'll show you what I mean. So this method now we're going to be doing now is the 3rd method related to the rubber band method. But on this method, you're not going to be using either the crochet pin or the rubber band. If you're the type that doesn't like the rubber band, go ahead and use this method I'm going to show you. This 3rd method is related to the other methods we have done so far. But on this method, you don't need the crochet pin, you don't need the rubber band. So what you're going to do now is go ahead, you section the hair you're working with, which is this. Go ahead and comb it. Always comb the hair you're working with. I've said it time again and time. Always make sure you comb the hair you're working with, right? So you now go ahead. What are you going to do? Section this hair again into 2. Look at it. Section it into 2. When you section it into 2, it's going to be like this. Separate it like that. The next thing you're going to do now is go ahead and grab your extension. Today we're using blue. Look at the blue, royal blue. It's so beautiful. Blue is always a nice color. Look at it. So it doesn't really matter. If you don't like the blue, go ahead and use any color you're using. But we only use colors to do our practical so that it will be visible. You can see it properly from there, visible, for visibility, and as well, that's the extensions I have at home. Then we'll go ahead and take the extension we're going to be working with. Make sure that your extensions are the same sizes. Look at these two that I've done so far. Have you seen my braids? The extensions, one is not jumbo, all of them are the same sizes. You go ahead and separate this one. Go ahead, this is the extension I'm working with. Any braids you're doing, make sure that when you're parting the extension, is ratio 2:1. The one you have on your right hand should be the 2 times you have on your left hand. Look at it. 2. One is big, one is small. So this one that is small should be 2 times the one that you have on your left hand. What are you going to do with this one you have on your left hand? Take it and put it on one side. And still put it on one side. These 3 methods we have done so far, if you're just watching me from the beginning, they are the same method. 3 in 1, but different way to apply it. They will give you the same result, but the different ways to apply it. If you do the method and you think one of them is okay for you, go ahead and do that. Thank you so much, man. God bless you. Hangout is on Facebook too. Go ahead. So now you hold this. When you measure this extension, you make sure they are equal. When you see they are equal parts, right? What are you going to do now? Take this one that is equal now, place it in the middle. The way we did it before, place it. If you know that hair is disturbing you like this, see, while I'm parting it is coming, get your clips. I'm even looking for the other clips now. Sometimes I'm here on my own. I'll be looking for things. I don't even know where they are. So now it's open. Place this one, when you measure it to the same length, place it in the middle. See, put it in the middle like this. This is the other hair. Place it in the middle. Can everybody see it? If you know you can see it, type on the comment section that you can see what I'm doing, please. If you know you can see it, place it in the middle. This is the third method. Yes. Okay, that's cool. So now this is, why is this person disturbing now? So now I can see. Thank you so much. We can see. So now look at the hair. It's in the middle. This method we are doing does not require crochet pin, does not require rubber band method. So now what you're going to do here, this is the hair. Split this one in the middle into 3. Look at it. Look at my hands. Split it into 3 equal parts. When you split it into 3 equal parts, do a tiny braid here to secure this extension. Look at my hands. I'm doing all this method we're doing now is for the sake of those that are just starting to learn how to do hair. That is the beginners. This will help you to get into braiding. You don't wait until you start doing the natural method before you get into braiding. I'm going to teach you the natural method as well, which you start from this stage, then you're working up. When you start from the foundation, you start building up. That is how it is on this braid. Don't wait until you say, okay, I cannot secure this hair naturally before I start doing braid. Use all this method I'm telling you to start doing your braids. Then I'm still going to teach you how to do the natural method. So now you secure this hair. Look at the way I'm doing a tiny bit of braids to secure it. Look at it. Can everybody see it? See, you tiny bit of braids, secure it. This is the third method. When you secure it, what are you going to do? Release this one down. Release it down. This method is really good. When you do see this method, you think it's a natural method because there's no rubber band in it. You're not using crochet to install. Get the other part of the hair that is 2 times bigger. Get the other part of the hair that is 2 times bigger. What are you going to do next now? You're going to be braiding this hair. Thank you so much for everybody liking the video. If you're just joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome. Thank you so much and God bless you all. If you're just coming. So let's go ahead. This is my left hand. Let's go ahead and refresh TikTok so that we can be on the same platform now. So that we can be on the same level. Yeah, so that we can just be on the same level now. Yes, let's go ahead. This one you're seeing me holding. I'm holding it on my right hand. Then this is my left hand. Yes, it's freezing. Yes, please, ma, can you show how to cut the extension, ma? Okay, that's fine. The how to cut the extension, I'm going to do it tomorrow. If I have enough time to do it today, I'll show you. But if not, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Come to the class tomorrow. You get it 12 p.m. UK time. So now look at this extension. I'm holding it on my right hand, and this is my left hand. This is my left hand. Go ahead and hold this one with your left hand. Look at the way I'm holding it with my left hand. Take this extension that you're holding on your right hand, place it like this. This is a simple method of knowing how to braid hair. If when I even learned how to braid hair, it's not this way, but this one is a really, really simple method. Go ahead and hold it. When you hold it, take this one on your right hand, bring it into your left hand. You've started braiding this hair already. You've started braiding this hair already. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead and Cyprus, go ahead and send me text message on my message box. If you have any question further than this, I'm going to answer you. Yes, I'm going to answer you. Please don't type anything that is not related to this course now to the online. Please, so that let's follow the guidelines and the rules, please. So now you go ahead and braid. So the only thing I'm going to say, this when you're using this 3 method, the hair in the middle always have, yes, the hair in the middle always have the natural hair. For now, leave it. Go ahead and braid your hair, because as a beginner, you need to get into braiding. So, but make sure that the extension, look at the extension, make sure they cover the natural hair. You don't want to, I'm using a blue hair. Look at it. I braided this hair with a blue hair. You're almost seeing blue hair. You're not seeing this. Start over, please. I just joined. Don't worry. When we finish all the methods, then I can repeat any method. I've said it that when I finish all the method, you can now send me the question, then we'll now go, because we still have 1 hour and 15 minutes to go on this live. So we'll now go ahead and start braiding this hair. Go ahead and start braiding. I will show you the difference. This one doesn't have the rubber band on it, but then it's absolutely beautiful. Let's go ahead and braiding the hair now. If this time is your first time of braiding hair, this is simple. Go ahead and use this method. Even today, you start braiding hair already. It's a very, very simple method for everyone to use. That is why we started from this simple method. We're moving up to the natural method. If you feel that the natural method is the best for you, that's absolutely fine. Look at it. Can everybody see it? Look at this method. Very beautiful. This one looks more like the natural method because you didn't put any crochet or you didn't put any rubber band on this one. Look at it. These 3 methods are the same method, but the difference is that this one, the first one we did, we used the crochet pin to insert the hair, and now we start braiding. The second one, only the rubber band we use. This third one, do this method one more time, please. Okay, don't worry. I'll do it at the end when I finish all the methods. Okay, let's go ahead. I should do this method one more, please. Okay, let's go ahead and try this method one more, please. Because the reason why we're here now is mostly for the beginners. Let's go ahead and do this one more time. This last method I just did now, I'll go ahead and do it one more time. So that, because I want you guys to go ahead and start braiding. You say, thank you so much. You're welcome. So let's do it. Then when we do this one more time, we're going to go straight into the natural method. Natural method to secure the extensions. Let's give this cheers to everybody that is supporting this live. Thank you so much and God bless you. If you're sharing, share the live, share the live. More people need to see what we're doing. You don't know who you can help to come and learn. They'll be so happy. Thank you so much for sharing this live for me. Go ahead and share the live. Go ahead and share the live. Thank you and God bless you all. So now, excuse me, watch what I'm doing here. When we've parted the first line, now you're going to be taking this line vertically. Now, when you come to this next hair, look at the second hair we're doing. Go under the next hair in the middle to grab your next hair that you're working with. Look at it. Do you know the reason why it's like that? Because when you do this hair, there's a gap here, kind of. When you plait this hair now, we're going to plait now. When you place it under here, it's going to cover this gap. So these are the best way to make sure you pattern your hair. When you part your hair all back, it's not going to be showing you gaps on the hair. It's going to make your hair very full if you use this method of parting the hair. So will you save today's video on our page? Yes, I will. I will send it on the page. I will send every video we'll do in the morning. First thing in the morning, you find it on the page. And this method, this last method I just did, I'm still going to send you the full comprehensive video there. So you see it. This video, I'm going to send it on the page. Now we have parted the hair. Pay attention, please. If you're going to learn this other method, because this method now doesn't require rubber band, doesn't require anything for the beginner. Go ahead and brush this hair. You go ahead and brush this hair. You see the way I just brushed it. Make sure that your hair is always combed. I've explained it. Always tell you that comb the hair before you insert your extension, install your extension. So the next thing we're going to do, we have parted this hair. Go ahead and split this hair. We are repeating this method. We are repeating this method. I do all the hair, yes. But on this class, we only do braids now. So if you want to further up, go and send me a message on my bio. I'll take it up from there. Yeah, for now, I'll show you, because anything about hair, I'm teaching you the main important thing about hair. If you know how to cornrow hair, if you know how to do this, if you know how to braid hair, knowing how to cornrow hair will not be a problem for you, because at the end of the day, the only difference is that when you're doing braids, you're bringing it on a lengthy way. When you're doing cornrow, you're doing it on a flat method, right? So let's go ahead now and do this. So learn this very, very well before. So now you are going to ahead to like part this hair into two. Somebody asked a question for me to repeat this method. Pay attention, and everyone to pay attention to. Now you open this in two like this. Yes, you open it in two. When you open it in two, the next thing you're going to do now is go ahead and get your extension. This is my extension, making sure that all your extensions are the same size when you're braiding. Make sure that all your extensions are the same size. Thank you so much. Good morning. All your extensions are the same size when you are braiding. So now this is the size of the extension I'm holding. Then we're going to split it into ratio 2:1, meaning that this one you have on you're splitting it into two, right? When you split it into two, it's going to be ratio 2:1, meaning that the one you have on your right hand should be 2 times the one you have on your left hand. This one you have on your left hand, what are you going to do to it? Take it and put it aside. The one you have on your left hand that is bigger, put it aside. Take it and just put it aside. Grab the one that is smaller. What are you going to do with this one that is smaller? Make sure you put it on the same length. Can you see it? They are on the same length now. Go ahead. We've parted the hair that we are going to be used. Then we split it up in two. Look at it. Look at the way I'm opening it. Go straight and now place this hair in the middle. This one, we are just repeating the next one. The next one we are going to be doing, I'm doing the next one, the natural method. We have three methods related to the natural method. I'm going to do it on this live. Then you can see which of the method is okay for you. Go ahead and use it. Thank you so much. Let's give this cheers for everyone sharing the live, supporting. Let's go ahead and support this live. Thank you for your support and everything. So as you're watching, let's see. You see it in the middle? Have you seen the hair extension, the smaller part in the middle? Can everybody see it? Yes. So go ahead and do it this way. Watch, this method doesn't require either rubber band or crochet pin. If you want to use this method as a beginner, what are you going to do? Now split this hair into 3. Split it into 3. Have you seen it? You splitted it into 3 as if you want to braid hair. Then you just use your small tiny braid. Look at it, I'm braiding it now. Hold on to this extension. Braid it like this. Hold on to this extension. For those that doesn't want the rubber band method, if you want the rubber band, go ahead and use the rubber band to do it. But if you don't want the rubber band, try this method. The reason why we are using all this method to do this hair is because you're a beginner. By the time we move up to the natural method, you're braiding from now, you're going to move gradually into the natural method, because the natural method is really, if you're going into business on this hair, it's going to be very, very much easier for you to quickly do the natural method to complete more braiding. But if you don't know how to braid, use this method. It will help you a lot. Thank you so much. Let's give this cheers to everyone. Thank you so much. Now, bring this one. Look at the way I secure this hair with a little bit of plait. Can you see it in the middle? See it. Look at it. And when we do this one, it's going to look straight like a natural method. What you're going to do, bring this one down. When you bring it down, grab the other extension that is 2 times as much as the one that you've done before. Look at it, take it. When you take it, position yourself very well when you're doing hair. You know, if you have your client or you have your friend or you have your daughter or you have anyone doing hair, they are already sitting down quietly and nicely. But this one, if it's their mannequin, position it so that you can be able to balance yourself. Then you go ahead. This is my left hand and I have the extensions on my right hand. Too much work on this one. It depends on you. That's why it depends on what you want. We are doing 6 methods. If you know this one is not for you, go ahead and use the other method. So that is why we're doing 6 methods. That 6 method, when you try all the 6 methods, one surely must be for you. Most people find it like this one is too hard, but then if it's easy for you, go ahead and use whichever method that is easy for you. Take this one, place it there, right there in the middle. See the way I'm holding it. This hair, you don't have to flip your hands or not. Go ahead and secure this hair. This is my left hand. This is my left hand I use in holding the hair. When I'm holding this hair with my left hand, I'm holding it with my thumb and my index finger. This is my thumb and that's my index finger underneath. What are you going to do now? Now we have 3 strands. 1, 2, 3. This method I'm showing you, only the middle hair have the natural hair. Let's go ahead and braid it because this hair is just you're a beginner and you want to do it. But if you know how to braid and you think you want to split all this hair into other ones, you can do it later. But for now, go ahead and braid this hair. I'm holding it. This is my right hand. Grab this one on the right hand. If you know you're a left-handed person, please start with the left hand. Because if you're a right-handed person, start with the right hand when you're doing your braid. Then you go ahead and take this. Bring this one in. Look at it. Simple. Very, very simple method. Bring this one. Then you push this one to the right and secure it. Take this one you have on your left hand. Bring it into the right. When you're doing the braid, you're bringing it from the under, not above. Then you go ahead and braid. Simple. We started braiding this hair already. That's how simple this method could be. That is how simple this method could be. Look at it. Very, very simple. Very, very simple and neat. If you have not braided before, go ahead and try this method I'm showing you. Before you know it, in fact, you finish your daughter's hair with this braiding. They will go to school looking nice and neat. It will save you your time. It will save you your money. You know how much it costs now to do braiding. If you're the type that want to learn for business, go ahead and learn it very well. Most people have come up on this online. They are now doing wigs. I really like this method, ma. Thank you so much. So most people have passed through this life, and at the end of the day, they started doing their daughter's hair. They started doing the hair for other customers and everything. So whatever your mission is on this life, go ahead and seek it and put your mind in it. Look at it. Look at it. See this method. It's like you're doing. It's natural. It's really, really nice and natural. So these methods are for the beginner. Look at it. Beautiful braids. Look at the scalp. Look at everything. This one is very close to natural method because when you see the difference between the rubber band method, this one have a bit of puffy, but this one is just real natural. Can everybody see it? Look at it. Can everybody see it? Yes, see. So now we have finished these 3 methods now, which is related to the rubber band method. So why are you doing that? The next thing we are going to do is that we are going to do the natural method. We are going to do the natural method now. The natural method we're moving into, we have 3 types of natural method. We're going to go straight into it. By the time we finish the 3 methods, that is it for the class for the day. Tomorrow, we're back. The next thing, if you want to do practical, go ahead. I'm going to send all this video in tomorrow. Everything we've done on live, you see that it's coming onto the page as the way we did it so that you can be able to follow it up when you're doing your practical. So now let's go ahead and do this. So the next one we are doing now is a natural method. Pay attention on this natural method. This first natural method is as simple as, very, very simple method as well. If you know you don't want to use this first 3 methods to start, let's go ahead and do the natural methods. Choose from the 3 natural methods and see which one you think is okay for you. No, let's go ahead. Now, when you're parting the next line, yes, thank you so much, Karen. Thank you so much. We are back tomorrow by 12 p.m. UK time. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. God bless you for teaching us. Thank you so much, and God bless you too. So let's go ahead now. Take this one. When you're taking the next hair, Take your tail comb, go into this one, place it there, push it up like that. Take it. The reason is that when you plait this hair, look at the first one I plait, I show you. You place and it goes into the middle. Look at how full this one is now. We've only done 5 braids here. You see how full this, look at, just check the blue part of this hair, how full it is, and it's well laid down. So that is the reason why we're taking hair. This next one that we took here is going to fall into this place now and cover that line. So let's go ahead and do this method. So now always brush your hair when you're doing it. We always, even the mannequin, look at how the mannequin is as well. It's tangled. You have to braid and comb it out. Let's hold this. Look at the clip. I'm holding the clip. Use the clip. Always have your clips with you. What the clips does is that the hairs that you're not working with, use it to move the hair away from your first time here. Which I found it earlier. Thank you so much. You're welcome. So the next thing, this is the hair we're going to work in. We're doing the natural method now. Pay attention. For those that want to go straight and use the natural method, pay attention to the natural method. So this is the hair. Then you go ahead, take your extension. Now that you've taken your extension, make sure that all your extensions, look at the extensions I'm using, they are all the same sizes. Look at what it does to the braid. It makes the braid look nice, neat, and in the same sizes. You don't have a riot sizes. One shouldn't be jumbo, one shouldn't be mini, or one shouldn't be medium. No. When you're doing medium, take all your extension to be medium. When you're doing micro, take all your extension to be micro. When you're doing jumbo, take all your extension to be jumbo. So let's go ahead now. This is the extension. We're going to be parting this extension into 2. That into 2 you're parting it into is going to be ratio 2:1. The one you have on your right hand should be 2 times the one you have on your left hand. I told you earlier on, I'm going to explain the reason why it's like that. Now that we're doing the natural method, we're going to cross this hair. Watch me. Most people said they don't know how to even cross the extension. Look at the way we cross the extension. Place it on top of each other. When you place it like this, you've crossed the extension. Yeah? When you do this, you do it every day. So you do this every day. Look at it. You see the way it is? Now we have the 3 strands that we're going to be doing hair with. When you have these 3 strands that we're going to be doing hair every day, it's equal. Look at the 3. Yes, that is the reason why we do it ratio 2:1. So the next thing we're going to do now, normally when you're doing this method is very simple. Look at the way I'm holding this extension. Can everybody see it? Holding this extension. Go ahead, use your left hand. This is my left hand. Hold this extension. When you use your left hand to hold this extension, look at it. Hold the natural hair with your left hand. This is the hair you are holding on your right hand. Across it in the middle. Place that hair like this. You see the way I'm placing it? The next thing you're going to do, and this method is simple. If you want to go straight and use this natural method, go out straight and use it because it's simple. Then you do this. Take this one on this side. Plait it. When you plait it like this, first and second, bring your hand out. Look at it. When you bring your hand out, this is your middle ring finger and your middle finger. Place it there. Place it on this 2 to support it. Then you now go straight into this hair. Separate this hair into 2. Grab this one and bring this one in. You've started braiding the hair already. Simple method as well on the natural method. Can you see it? Very, very simple. I've braided this hair already. This is simple method when you're using the first natural method. Can everybody see it? But the only thing you're going to do when you're doing this, always make sure that your extensions are covering your natural hair. Go ahead and use your extensions and cover your natural hair. Thank you so much and God bless you for the support. Yes, yes. Go ahead. Look at it. Simple, 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 simple. If you want to use the first natural method, which I've done, go ahead and use it. Thank you so much. God bless you all. I'm seeing it. So now you go ahead and braid. I'm going to show you this braiding I've just done now. You know that when you're doing the natural method, the first one is as simple as A, B, and C. Very simple. So if you know that you don't want to use the natural method as a beginner, go ahead and use this method. I'm going to show you as soon as I finish braiding. So make sure that your braid looking neat. Make sure that your extensions are covering your hair. If you have similar extensions and it's the color of your hair, you know you don't mind. But look at what we're doing now. We're using blue on top of a color like a wine, like a brown color. At the end of the day, you're not seeing the brown color on my extension. Can you see it? Because I've hidden this. I've hidden all the hair inside. So auntie, we need a cornrow tutorial, please too. Okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead and do this. Can you see it? Can you see it? Nobody will know you're not the one that did this. Look at it. Beautiful, beautiful. This is the first natural method we're doing. Yes, this is the first. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Share the video. More people would love to have this tutorial. Even if this tutorial is just for you to help your children to be doing hair, thank you so much. God bless you. Even if the tutorial is just to help your children to do the hair, every week, every two weeks, they have very nice hair on their hair. It's worth it. If you're here to start making hair for people as a braider, it's worth it. You go ahead and practice. Thank you, madam. Yes, madam, I shared twice. Thank you. God bless you all. God bless you all. So that method, this is the first one from the natural method. Clean, neat, more secured. So we are going straight into the other method now. The second method, thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. The second method we are going to be using now is one of the natural method as well. But then this method, if the hair is not long, you cannot do it. Let me show you the reason why I said so. So let's go ahead and part it. After we finish this 6 method and we still have enough time, you go ahead and tell me, oh, the first method you did, I'm just coming, I didn't know it, repeat it. Let's finish all the method, then I'll repeat it so that we'll be able to be happy that we will learn something today. So now, let's go ahead and take the next hair. Yeah, this one going. Let's go ahead and take the next hair. Let's be on the same level now. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the live. If you know you're just joining us for the first time, my name is Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair, as you can see. If you're not following me on my other platform, go ahead and do that, because sometimes we'll just come on YouTube alone, sometimes we'll come on TikTok alone, sometimes we'll come on Facebook alone. So go ahead and follow me on all my platforms. It's easier because anytime I don't pop up, you're there. I'm around, you get notification. So the handles are GraceLawendhair tutorial, GraceLawendhair tutorial on lifestyle on Facebook, GraceLawendhair on TikTok, and GraceLawendhair on YouTube. Let's go ahead and do the next one. So this one is that when you're taking the next hair, go ahead in the middle and take it. Okay, see the one I explained to you the last time. When I've taken this hair now, when I finish braiding that hair on top, I place it down. It has covered the gap in between this hair. Look at it, beautiful and nice. So the next hair we're going to be taking now, let's go ahead and take this. Look at it. You take it from that hole. This is the second method for the natural method. Stay tuned because I'm going to be showing you the next method, which is the third one after this. So this method we are going to do now, if the hair is not long like this, or maybe half of the length of this hair, you cannot do this method. So go ahead. I'll show you the reason why I said it, because this method we are doing now, this hair is going to be the third strand. This hair is going to be the third strand. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. This hair you're doing now is going to be the third strand when you're using the extension. Watch me as I do this method. If this method is good for you, go ahead and use it. But all I would advise everyone is that as a beginner, try all the methods. All the 6 methods we are going to do, try all the methods. When you try out the method, the one that is okay for you and is comfortable to you, go ahead and start using that method. Keep braiding, because anything about braiding, if you want to go into business as braider, you need to be fast. If you've learned all this method to install it, the next thing you're going to do, keep braiding. Keep braiding, it makes you faster. Like the hair you as a beginner will do for 10 hours, it will take me only 4 hours to do it, because I've been braiding for a long time, and it makes your speed. it increases your speed. The more you braid, the more you increase your speed in braiding. So you go ahead and practice. It will help you a long way. So let's go ahead and grab our extension. This next method, this natural method we are doing now, we are not going to split the extension. The extension that we are taking now is the same size as the extensions we have here. But on this method, we don't want to split the extension because this hair is going to be the third strand. This one is going to be the third strand. Let me show you what I mean by that. So you're holding this hair with your left hand. Place the extension on top of it. Look at it. This method, if the hair is not long, you cannot do this method. But if the hair is long or half up to this point, you can do this method. The reason why I said is when you place it on top of it like this, what are you going to do? You go ahead and start braiding the hair, because now you have the three strands. One is the extension, the second is the hair, and the third is the extension. Watch me as I do this method. I'm going to show you how I'm going to take some of the extensions here and add to this, because we cannot be braiding the natural hair on its own. It's not possible when you're doing braid. We're going to borrow some extension. Let's go ahead and braid it first. We're going to take some extension, add to this, take here when you braid it for the first two. So let's go ahead. I'm securing it with my thumb and my index finger. The next thing I'm going to do, take this hair that you're having on your right hand, bring it into the left. Grab your natural hair, secure it very well. Take this one on the left, bring it into your right hand. Take your natural hair again, bring it into the middle. So when you bring it into the middle like this, go ahead and see it. The next thing you're going to do on this method, take some of this extension, add to this one. You're sharing part of this extension. Most people might find this one very difficult. Most people might find it very easy and they like it too. That is absolutely okay. Then you go ahead and grab some of the extension in this middle as well. Take it, add it to this one. Now the one in the middle have the extension. Then you go ahead and continue your braiding. And when you continue your braiding, make sure that the extension, as you can see, is covering the natural hair. You go ahead and braid. It's easy. Okay, most people would like this method because at the end of the day, you're just using the straw strand to do it. Can you see it? You go ahead and keep braiding. Very, very simple. Simple and nice. This is the second method. This is the second method when you're doing the natural braid. This is the second method. Then the last method we are going to do here today, you're going to be holding the extension on one hand. Pay attention. Most people might find that method difficult. That is the reason why we are doing all those protocols by teaching you different method. Okay, that is fine. This method now, look at it. We've done it. Beautiful. Look at it. This is the first method for the natural method. This is the second method for the natural method. And I'm going to do the third method for the natural method. So let's pay attention and watch it. By the time we finish this sixth method, but you will need to cut out more extension. No, you don't need to cut out more extension. It's the same extensions that you have, the same size of extension you're using for your hair. That's what you're going to do. But the only thing you're going to do when you come to where the hair is, you're going to take some of the extension from the right, put it to the natural hair, take other extension, put it to that hair, then you start braiding. Simple. If that method is okay for you, go ahead and use it. But if not, we're going to do the third method, which is the common and why most people find it very, very difficult to do this method. So let's go ahead and do that method. That is the method I want all of us to work up to. But then gradually start using all those first 5 methods I've shown you to keep on braiding your hair. Keep going. Braid your hair. Keep going. Braid your hair. Don't let anything stop you. Oh, I cannot secure the hair to the scalp. That is why I don't braid. No, this method now will get you into braiding. Use this 5 method that we've given so far to keep on braiding. I'm going to do the 6th method, then we'll see the difference. Then if you now have any question or anyone you want me to repeat, you now can put it on the comment section. Then we'll go ahead. For those that are just joining, you're welcome to the class. In this class, we do braiding. We teach braiding. We teach braidings. And we learn. People learn and their testimony is coming. Just one method like this, you started braiding already. Thank you so much and God bless you all. So now let's go ahead and do the last method. When we do this last method now, then I can now start taking which of the method you want me to repeat that you want to get used to, then I'll repeat it, because we are going to finish this class by 2 or even earlier today. No worries about that. So now, because we are still having the class tomorrow, which is Friday. So if you miss some parts of these classes today, tomorrow I'm going to be taking those that doesn't know how to braid at all. We are going to be taking some methods, techniques of how to get into braiding. I use a different mannequin to teach. I use a different mannequin to teach that method, which is this mannequin. If you're coming tomorrow, you don't know how to braid, we'll teach you how to braid without extension. Then the next lesson will now be adding extension into it. What else are you waiting for? You just go ahead and start braiding. If you're doing your children's hair, go ahead and do it. If you're doing your friend's hair, go ahead and do it. If you're doing your own hair, go ahead and do it. There's a student, she's called Ifabuchi. I don't know how to just show you her work. She sent me her work. I said, oh my God. What she even did on her hair is better than the one she did on mannequin. She learned so far. She started doing her hair by herself. It saves you time. It saves you money. So I'm working tomorrow, please. I just help save the video. Yeah, I'm going to send all the videos. And I used to send all the videos, so don't worry. If you're not in the class, go and watch the videos and keep doing practicals, which is okay. So now let's go to the next natural method. Take your extension. Make sure that your extensions are the same thing. I've been saying it. Look at it. When the extensions are the same thing, it makes your braid nicer. Look at these extensions I've installed from the camera as you're seeing it. What have you observed? Look at it. The extensions I've seen, what have you observed? What have you observed so far? You're seeing everything. If you're seeing all this extension, you see it. Everything is showing very nicely. Can you see it? And the hair is very organized and neat. So now we are taking our extension. Let's part the hair we are working with. The next hair we'll be working with, go to this line nearly in the middle of this to take the next hair. The reason why we are doing that, when you do this next braid, it's going to fall in the middle like this and cover this gap, so that your hair, they are the same and nice. Yes, they are the same and nice, really. So even if you want to do braid, as you're learning how to do braid, you want to increase the hair, your hair to be more bigger to finish early, but make sure your extensions are the same thing. It's not the extensions you're increasing now. If you want to be fast, you want it big, increase the hair like this. You want to braid this hair now. Yes, when you're braiding this size of hair, make sure that the size of extension you're taking is the same thing, not the hair. You might increase your hair, not the extension. But if you want it jumbo, stick with jumbo. If you want it medium size, that is, stick with medium size. If you want it micro, stick with micro until you finish all the hair. It makes your hair look nice and neat. So now let's go ahead and then secure this one. Always have your clips with you. Thank you so much. God bless you. I see everyone supporting. Thank you so much. God bless you for that, for your support on this live. God bless you. Share the live, share. Let's keep sharing. It's going to help more people. Most people don't even know that we're here. By the time you share to them, they will like, oh my God, I've learned something today. People come to the class one day and they are good to go. They will just start doing their own thing, braiding their children hair. It saves you your money, it saves you your time. So this is the extension we're working with, this last one. Do you see the last one we're going to be doing now? That is the method I use to do hair. Most people, the way they hold their extension might be different from me. If you already have a way of holding your extension, don't, because I'm saying I'm holding it on one hand, it will not distract you. No. But if you know you don't know how to hold extension on one hand, I'm going to show you how you're going to hold extension on one hand, what type of braids you're doing. This one I'm doing is the natural method. I've done the two methods that we can get into braiding with the natural method. This one is as well the natural method. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. God bless you all. This one I'm doing too is the natural method. What are you going to do now? Go ahead and split this hair into ratio 2:1. The one you have on your right, you split it into 2. When you split it into 2, the one you have on your right hand should be 2 times the one you have on your left hand. Look at it. As if you're sharing something into 3, you put 2 on the left hand, you bring 1 on the right hand. That is why it's called ratio 2:1. 2 is here, 1 is here. Mathematics that we did in the class, we're applying it to extension now. I'm glad I made it Thank you so much. So now the next thing you're going to do, you cross your extension. The last time somebody was just typing, oh, I don't even know how you did cross this extension. Watch me the way I cross this extension. Take this one that is the smaller part, place it on top of this other one, go ahead and grab it, make it like this. So it will not become 3. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It will not become 3. When it's 3 like this, look at these 3 strands of hair I'm holding. Are they not the same? The reason why they are the same is that when you're braiding your hair like this, all the parts of the hair are the same sizes. They are not big. One is not small. That is the reason. And now I'm going to, when we're doing this method now, I'm going to be holding this extension on one hand. Look at it. See what I'm going to do. See, if I'm just doing it naturally, that I don't want to do a tutorial, it's simple. I just do this. I've hold it on one hand. Did you see what just happened now? It didn't take me 1 second. Did it even take seconds? Just do it like this. And I've hold my extension on one hand. But then let me show you how I can achieve this. For most people that doesn't know how to do it, the next thing you're going to do, practice it, practice it, practice it. If you want to hold your extension, this method you're doing now is quicker. When you just hold your extension in one hand, you grab the hair and start plaiting. That is the hair, the natural method I want almost all of us now to get into, right? So now this is my right hand. You see my right hand, this is my thumb and my index finger, this is my middle finger, this is my ring finger, this is the little and pinky finger. All we use to do hair is our hands, right? So now you're not going to take this thumb you're seeing and use this index finger to hold this one. This handle on this side, hold it. When you hold it, the next thing you're going to do, this is my left hand, take this thumb, index finger, hold the next one. This is the remaining part, the third hand or handle of it. See my remaining 3 hands, put it here like this, hold it. Take this one, put it there. Can you see it? When you hold it like this explanation is, I want to explain to you how you can hold your extensions on one hand. Then when you hold it like this, you don't let it be soft like this. You grip it with force like this, and that with that force, you're having it like this. Just 1 minute, 1 minute. I don't even know if I put off the stove. 1 minute. Nah, okay. Sorry, I just remembered I was cooking corn before everything will burn. I just put off the stove. Put off the stove for the corn. Okay, now look at this. You're holding this on the right hand. When you hold it, secure it with your thumb and an index finger. Take your left hand, thumb, index finger, hold this one. Then the remaining hand, put it there, hold it. When you hold it, you make sure it's secure. Don't make it wobble. Because if it's wobbling like this, you know, you see, hey, I didn't get this, so you'll be feeling bad. Just give it that kind of pressure. You know the kind of pressure you're giving. Look at the force. It's tight. Then you bring this your middle finger. See my middle finger here on my right hand. Place it here. When you place it like that, turn your hands. Turn only this one hand. This one hand is secured. You're not turning this left hand. The right hand is the one you're going to turn. Take this middle finger, place it like this. Turn only this hand. When you turn only this hand, you know the hand that will come out is your index finger in this hole. Look at it. Piam! It now came out. You're holding your extension on one hand. Have you seen it? The extension is now on one hand. Let's go ahead and braid this hair. I'm going to go ahead and braid this hair. So when I finish braiding, you're going to tell me what questions you want to ask on this method. So now that we are holding our extension on this hand, we want to do this natural method. This natural method is when you automatically add your extension into the hand. I'll do it again, don't worry, not now. When you automatically add your extension into the hair, it splits the natural hair into 3, going into different extensions. This one is strictly. Okay, so you're now going to open this. When you open your hand like this, you go ahead and let's braid this one. When we braid this one, take this one, hold this like this. Use your left hand, split. I hope we are seeing it. Split this hair a little bit. Look at it. When you split this one, you're holding it with your left hand. You see this extension that stayed on your index finger, grab it, push it to your side like this. Now take this, look at my index finger. See index finger on my left hand. Put it in between the middle to separate two of them. Look at it. See where my hands is coming out from. When you take it, release this your hand. Then you now go ahead and take this one, separate it, grab it. Look at the hair. Look at the hair. Put a little bit of pressure, but not too tight, to grab this one. This is the natural method everybody wants to learn, right? So now you braid it for like 2 or 3 times. Then you now flip your hands. Look at my hands. Do this. Bring it down like this. So now the difference between this hair we're doing now, this one have a natural method, this one have a natural method, this one have a natural method, right? Then you now go ahead and start braiding. The only thing you're going to do now, use your extensions to always cover your natural hair. You braid. If it's not covered, just wait and adjust it before you keep braiding. You go ahead and braid. Can everybody see it? This so cool. Do it again. Not for me now. I know. That is why we are teaching this method last. This method is difficult to understand on camera. Okay, now I've done this method on a very close camera. I'm going to send in the videos. So you're going to watch it, because now that you're watching it far from the camera, you think, oh, how am I going to get this method? You're going to get it because you are standing opposite to the audience. That is the reason. But no worries, the video I'm going to send it, I put it straight to the camera so that you can see my hands doing it. You're going to get it. Watch the page. I'm going to send the videos. You're going to see them. Don't worry. So you go ahead and keep braiding. So that is the reason why I didn't start. My daughter are really suffering because I don't know how to make hair. Mama, please, this is time. Oh, start with the rubber band method. When are you coming again? I have to get my no, don't. I'm coming tomorrow. I'm coming tomorrow. Tomorrow by 12 p.m. Normally our classes are Monday to Friday. You can just see me appear 12 p.m. Monday to Friday. If I'm not in college, I'm appearing here to take you on these classes. But if not, yes, let's go ahead and see this method. So that is why we started. Look at it. Secure. If maybe the extensions we are using on this hair is the color to this hair, you will not even notice that we add extension into the hair because it goes straight into the, don't talk, yes, you go straight into this. Look at it. You go straight into this. So these 3 methods are the 3 natural methods. One method, you take it and plait it like a thread. The other method, you use the hair as a 3rd strand. This other method, I have videos. Sandra, are you teaching Ghana weaving? I have video for Ghana weaving. Go ahead and watch the videos. This method is good, but need a one-on-one training. Yes, that's fine. Just go ahead and DM me. Very soon we'll start our one-on-one training. Just go ahead and DM me. If you are there, go ahead, send me your message and that. But for this class, we keep doing this class for us to just know the basic. But if you want to go further up like this, send me a message. I'll get it. Send me a message with your number. I'll get it. Thank you so much. Look at it. Can you see me? I'm going to pass. Hi, Ma. I've not been coming for a while. Now how are you? Yeah, yes, not even me, because I'm in college now. So sometimes when I'm in college, I don't come. It clashes with this time for the class. But anytime I'm not, I'm always here. 12 p.m. UK time. Just put it in your mind. When you follow the account, you're going to get a notification straight that I'm live. So just go ahead, follow the account. Click on your notification button. All the best. Okay, thank you so much. Let's tap. Thank you so much. You see, all this method now, this is the natural method. This one. Now, among all these 6 methods, which one do you want me to repeat while we still have like 30 minutes or 20 minutes to go into this tutorial? Normally in this class, we do a lot of styles in this class, right? We do a lot. But for today, we are just going in straight. Yes, we are going in straight to do the method of braiding. There are some hair now. Like this one, I'm going to show you how we did this one on the cap. We use crochet pin to do it. We are not even finished. The first method, okay, right. The first method, let me go ahead and refresh this page. Then we'll now know which of the method we're going to do today, a repeat. So please, on YouTube, if you want me to repeat any method, put it down there. On Facebook, if you want me to repeat any method, put it down there. I know you're going to be watching this video at one point when I'm not there, but then any question, put it on the comment section. Please put it on the comment section. So I'm going to reply to any message I found there. I'm going to reply. So let's go ahead and do. If you want me to repeat any method, I'm seeing that you said the first method. Go ahead. I'm seeing the first method. I love all the method, but the last. But the last. That is why you're going to move up to it gradually. The last method is what, if you know you want to get into braiding, by making money from braiding, you're going to learn how to do the sixth method. The sixth one, right? Okay. Somebody say I should repeat the first one. Another person say repeat the sixth one. Now, we are going to go straight ahead now. I've been missing a lot because my school. Don't worry. There's a hi Kadijatu, how are you? Don't worry, Kadijatu, I have all the videos there. So when you're in school and you think, just go ahead and watch the videos. I said, do more practice. Anytime you're free, you can just come up live when we're live. It's okay, absolutely okay. I'm always here Monday to Friday, right? Then the day you didn't see me, you find out that me too, I'm in college. So any day, how to increase finger speed, man. Yes, the more you practice, the more you get better. That is why I said, if you want somebody, so one of the videos, I don't know if I'm not with my phone now, I could have shown you. One of the students sent me what she's been doing. The way I've been braiding this hair, her name is Ifa Buchi. I don't know if she's here today because sometimes maybe she's busy. She braided all the mannequin hair. My God. She sent it to me and said, oh my God, this one, you've learned. Very soon you start taking your client. And she did her hair, full hair braiding. She's been learning in this class and she did her full hair braiding. 100%. She sent me, I said, oh my God, you're really, really okay. Wow, yes, she did. Before we finish the class, I can guess where she sent me the message on my phone, on my WhatsApp. I just saw it. I said, oh my God, you've really done well. So the same thing, the more you practice, the better you become on the speed. Just go ahead and be braiding. Keep braiding. So the problem people is having is they don't know how to install it. Now the problem of installing the extension is solved. What are you going to do? You keep installing your extension, keep practicing braiding. If you're doing your kids' hair, maybe you do it once in a month because you're paying, or you do it every 6 weeks. Now that you know how to install the extension, once every 2 weeks, take the hair off, do the hair for them. The more you're doing it, the better you're becoming, the more faster you become. That is it. So now we are going to repeat this last method, which is the natural method. When we repeat the last method, we're going to go straight and do the first method again. Then we'll call this class a day. Then tomorrow we are here at 12 p.m. UK time. So pay attention, because I've asked on the comment section, we did 6 methods. And that 6 method, 3 methods of the 6 methods are related to the rubber band method. Then 3 of the methods are related to the natural method. So now I'm going to repeat 1 of each before we call the class a day. Then tomorrow, 12 p.m., you find me. If you're just joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome to this class. In this class, we teach braiding, we talk about hair, we do a lot of things in this class. Anytime you just find, if you're consistent, you know what I mean. We teach a lot in this class. And with the more you see, sometimes we do protective styles. Quick protective styles that when you see it, you can even watch some of them. I sent a video. Thank you so much, everyone. Some of them are sent in the video. If you watch the video, you see all the things we have been doing so far up to now. So let's go ahead and repeat this natural method again and showing you how to hold your extension on one hand. Please start with the last one. Yes, I'm starting with the last one because I just did the last one now. I'll do the last one again so that we'll understand the last one. That is how it works. Before I will go back to the first one. Do you understand? So now we are going to start with the last one I just did now, which is the natural method. Go ahead and part the nest hair. This is the nest hair you're going to take. Take the nest hair from the underneath. Then when you take this nest hair, it's going to fall in place like this to cover the gaps. I've explained that to you as well. Take note of everything I'm explaining to you. Crochet, the crochet one repeats. Don't worry. I'm doing that one after this one because we just finished doing this natural method. Let's repeat it again so that it will sink and you understand it more. So let's brush this. I'm going to brush this hair. You see the way I just brushed it out. The next thing you're going to do, take your extension. This is the extension. Watch me as I do this method, because I'm going to be holding my extension on one hand. I've already said it before. Maybe you have a method of holding your extension. Don't, because I'm teaching how to hold extension on one hand, you'll be confused of your way of doing your extension. Please, no. But if you don't know how to hold the extension on one hand and you want to learn it, which is quicker, go ahead and learn it. I'm going to explain it now. So go ahead and get your extensions that you're going to be braiding with. This is the extension, right? So when you take this extension, you split it into two. This into two, you're going to split it is into ratio 2:1. The one you have on your left hand should be 2 times the one you have on your right hand. Yes, a braid tutorial. Yes, so now what you're going to do with this hair now is that normally when we are doing the other method, we don't cross it. We are going to cross it. Look at it. The one you have on your left hand is bigger than the one you have on your right hand. What are you going to do now? Go ahead and cross it. Some people don't know the way I just cross it. Watch me. Oh, see the two hair. This one is the small one. This is the right one. Look at it. Look at it. Take this one that you have on your right hand, that is the small one. Place it on top of it like this. What you're going to take this one, bring it back, and bring this one together. That is it. You now make it. When you bring it together, now look at the hair now. They are all the same sizes. They are all the same sizes. That is the reason why we do it ratio 2:1. So that the smaller part, you're going to join it into together. It will not be the same size as the bigger parts, each of them. So now we are having this extension like this. You want to do the natural method first. You have watched me do it, and you just want me to do it again for you to be sure that you have understand it, right? So now this is my right hand. When you have my right hand, we do hair with our hands. We have the thumb, we have the index finger, we have the middle finger, we have the ring finger, and we have the little and pinky finger, which is this small one. All this one, the main important hands that are doing the hair is these two hands. Other hands are supporting hands. The thumb and the index finger, they play vital roles when you're doing hair. The other part of the hands are supporting fingers. So now let's go ahead and do this. So I'm holding this one with my thumb and my index finger, yeah, on one part. This is my left hand. Take the other left hand, hold this one with your thumb and index finger. The other strand that is left, normally what I'm explaining to you now, I can just do it in few minutes. Look at it. It's not even up to 1 minute. This is what I want us to do. Look at it. Holding the extension in one hand. See what I've just done. Let me explain how I did it. So you're holding this one with your thumb and index finger. On the left hand, hold it with your thumb and index finger. See my 3 other fingers here on the left hand. Take this one other hands, put it there, support it with the other 3 hands like this. When you support it, it's going to be like, when you leave it like this, you're not going to get it. It's wobbling. What you're going to do, put a kind of pressure. You see how tight it is now? It's not like this, so it's like this. So when it's like this, take this hand, the middle finger, this is my middle finger on the right hand, place it here. The only hand you're going to be turning is your right hand, not the left hand. The left hand remains the same the way it is like this. Take your left hand, your right hand, turn it. When you turn it, this is my index finger is going to be coming out from here. That is it. So that's index finger that is coming out from here. The extension will now fall onto the index finger. Look at it. I'm holding it on one hand. The videos are there if you want to practice. If you watch me do this thing from now till next year, if you don't practice it by yourself, it's not going to get into your hands. You just watch me do it. The next thing you're going to do, maybe after this class, do what? Go ahead and get extension. Practice it. Practice it. Practice it. When you practice it, it's going to get into your own hand. I'm doing it with my own hand. Practice it, it will get into your hand. So now let's go ahead and braid this hair. So the next thing we're going to do now, I'm holding my extensions on one hand. Most people place their extensions there, but now it's simpler to hold it on one hand. What you're going to do now is take this. See my hand here. Look at it. The hand I'm holding this extension with, just open the thumb and index finger a bit. Look at it. When you open the thumb and index finger a bit, what you're going to do is that grab it and hold it a little bit. Take your left hand. Let me move this mannequin very well. Can everybody see it? Take your left hand now, section some of this hair out. Look at it. When you section it out, go ahead and grab this one that is on top of your index finger on your left hand. Move it. We can't see. Is a lie, you. Oh yeah. Let's make it. Can you see now? Tell me if you can see. Tell me if you can see before I start again. Yes, we can see. Okay, you can see. Okay. Now, you now go ahead, hold this, separate this one a little bit, grab this one here, move it to this place, secure it. Take your index finger, this is my index finger, put it in between this hair, the natural hair, and come here in the middle. You put your hand there. Release this your hand. When you release this your hand, go ahead and grab this hair. See it? It's going to be like this. Where people have the problem is that they cannot secure this hair to the root. You grab it like this, put your hands here, start braiding. When you're securing it, secure it very firmly. Look at it. Secure it, plait it like 1 or 2 times like this. Then, because with this method, you're going to flip your hands. The flipping of hand is that you release this hand, come here and turn it like this, turn the braids, you turn it. Other method I've been teaching you is that's why I say it's very easy. You don't have to flip your hands. You now go ahead and start braiding. Now, the difference between this method are, this natural method, all the extensions have natural hair. You automatically install the hair and split this hair into 3. Look at the extensions. Look at this one. Now, you're going to, you're going to do this. When you're going to do this, go ahead and plait this. Don't worry, I'm going to send video of the knotless braid for you guys. You can watch it. So now you go ahead and start plaiting. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. But this method, people find it very, very difficult. That's why we started doing all the other methods first that are easy. Then you now build up to this method. So you go ahead and, yes, I have called it on my hair. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, knotless braid. I'm going to send the video. You can watch it and practice it. Knotless braid is easy. If you know how to do the normal braid, knotless braid is the simplest. So go ahead and learn how to braid, normal braiding. Everything is braid. When you call knotless, you put braid at the side. All of them are braids, but the only difference, yes, is easy. Very easy. So you learn how to do the normal braids. Look at it. Look at it. Very easy. Yes, when you install this one, if you know how to do this braid, knotless braid is nothing. It's just the name that is nice. They like the name. And the difference between this braid and knotless braid. One, knotless braid is always flat on your scalp. The reason is that you start the hair normally with your natural hair, then you start placing extension on it. If your hair is not the full type, you will not want to do knotless braid because it will not make your hair look scanty and small. But if you're the type that doesn't want too much extension on your hair, go ahead and do knotless braid. But if you're the type that wants your hair very full, this is our normal braid. It's the best for you. Yes, I've tried it on my children. I know why I'm saying that. I've done it on my kids' hair. The other one, she liked doing braid. I just said, okay, mommy, knotless braid, because everybody's doing knotless braid. I did it. Sometimes she would turn her head and look at. Because I started the hair with her natural hair, it will not make the hair look very flat and it's not going to be full from the down. The only thing you're going to see, you're adding extension, adding up to the extensions and you're doing it. But then if you want your hair really full from the scalp, it's the normal braid. So I'm going to send a video, yes, for knotless braid. So learn how to braid very well. Knotless braid is very, very simple to do. So now we have done this one. Can everybody see it? How to hold the extension on your hand. The next method I'm going to repeat now is the rubber band method, the first method we did. And that is it for the class today. So tomorrow, my daughter will be so happy if how I know you. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and learn. And now when you practice it, take all this method before you know you start braiding. Especially when you're starting, use the rubber band method. It's simple. Let me do the rubber band method with the crochet pin. Somebody said they want the method with the crochet pin. I'm going to do it. But the other method doesn't require crochet pin. Yes. So let's do that method. Then we'll call the class a day for today. Then tomorrow we'll be here at 12 p.m. UK time to start up our classes. If you know you want to go further in this class or you want one-on-one tutorial, send me a DM, because very soon we're going to be starting one-on-one tutorial. Going to be there personally. You have questions, you send me the videos of everything you have done. I'll monitor you on how it goes. Go ahead and send me a DM with your number. Then we'll know how many we are in the group to start up. Yeah, while we are still coming in the class to teach the basic ones. Yes, I'm still here with you guys. I'm not going anywhere. So let's go ahead and put this one. Do the other first method we did. Take the hair that you're going to be working with. You're taking the hair you're going to be working with. The remaining one, always have your clips. So when you're buying instrument for your hair, don't forget to get the clips. The other one now, don't even know where it is. You know the flat clips. The one I want to show you the flat clips as well. So you get all those things. You need it to be doing hair. Yes. This one that you're not, guys, the other ones that you're not working with, you go ahead and clip the hair. This is the hair you're working with. Thank you so much, everyone that is supporting this live. I'm so grateful. I've been saying it on this live, especially on TikTok. The day you get my like up to 100, I'm going to dance. So, but now it's not even up to 50. The last time it did 50, I would just tap my one leg. But this time around, when it's 100,000 like, hey, I will not give you some dance. But today, let's go ahead and be practicalizing this here. Thank you so much. Anyway, I really appreciate everyone with my whole heart. God bless you for your support. I know that you're learning. My joy is that the time I come in here to share this tutorial for mothers, especially those that want to go into business to do it, especially mothers that want to save money and time for their children, because this one will let you be bonding to your children when you do their hair. That time discussion will start coming in. Mommy, this is what we did in the school. Mommy, I like this time, make it long. That's when they'll start telling you what they want. Please, mothers, try your best. If that money that you use in paying out, or sometimes when you call for appointment, sometimes when they call for appointment and booked up, what are you going to do? Are you going to leave those children with their hair, packing it like that? No. Learn something. If it's just braid, make it 20, 30, use the rubber band method, plait it, make that hair look neat, coil the tips, put it in the coils. That girl will be looking very standing, beautiful every time she goes to school and clean. So take it. Thank you. Let's go ahead and do the other rubber band method. Then tomorrow we'll continue our class. You see me tomorrow by 12 p.m. UK time to continue. So this method, we are using the crochet pin. We've done this method before, but somebody here asked the question that she wants that first one to be repeated. This is the crochet pin. You can still do this method I'm doing without the crochet pin. Yes, but then if I repeat this method, if you miss it or you miss everything or you're just joining us, you're welcome. Tomorrow we have the class. Get ready. Come 12 p.m. UK time. Check the time that 12 p.m. will be in your location. Whether you're watching me all over the world, check the time. Join me 12 p.m. UK time. Tomorrow, that is Friday, we're going to continue our class. Let's do this last one, and that is it. So now, what you need for this method are really beginners friendly. For even some of the kids that doesn't want you to pull their hair, try this method. Try the rubber band method for them. It's easy. It doesn't break your hair. It doesn't damage it. We've been using it so far. The only thing is that when you just take the braid or you take the rubber band off, that's it. Simple and easy to use. So now you need the crochet pin. You need the rubber band method. For this first one, go ahead and grab your rubber band. Normally, you can use one rubber band for this method, but for me, I use two. The reason why I use two is that when you take one now and start securing the hair, it will snap. I don't want it to snap. So I join two together. But if you go ahead when you're doing your own practice, if you use one and it works for you, use one, oh please. Use one. But for me, I'm using two because I don't want it to snap when I'm doing this practical online. Thank you so much. Let's make this lively. And this one is like, let's keep laughing, smile. Do you know the reason why I put this smile? Not too serious. You will learn this. You have already known it. Just practice. When you watch it, won't practice. So Don't be thinking, hey, some people will not sleep. When am I going to do braid? Oh, it's easy now. Easy way of doing braid now. Keep laughing, smiling, you will get there. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So now let's go ahead. Look at the hair you're working with. You've already combed the hair. Always comb your hair. Always comb your hair. I said it. Because now when you're putting up braid, you're putting up braid within 4 to 8 weeks. If you don't comb that hair, when you're taking the hair out, your natural hair will be going out with the hair. They will think your hand is not good. It's not your hand. It's because you didn't comb the hair. Comb it, remove the knots on the hair. When you remove the knots on the hair like this, do you have a soap, rubber on the oil? It's up to you. For me, I don't soak it, because when you soak it now, you start being slippery as a beginner. When you soak this rubber band in the oil now, when you try it, I tried the 6 method and got it. Good. Well done. Well done. Let's give this cheers to her. Some people tried the method. The same thing. If Abuchi was here, after trying the 6 method, she got the 6 method. The 6 method, go ahead and use it. When you know you have the 6 method, go ahead and use it. Use it, use it, use it. Good, good, good. So now, this one, we're doing the first method. Now, take this rubber band, secure it. You secure it. When you secure the hair, you go like 4 or 5 times when you're securing this hair. Look at it. Secure it. What this rubber band is doing for you is that instead of you to do the last method we just did, and you're finding it very difficult, and you don't want to braid hair because you cannot secure the hair, my dear, go ahead and use this method. They are simple. Keep braiding with this method gradually. That is why when we started the training, we started with rubber band method, moving it up to the last method, right? So that last method is the one that when you start already braiding like this, you're finding it very fun, and you're happy that it's me that did this hair. Gradually, you will not know when the natural method gets into your hands. So go ahead and start using this method if you have not braided before. So now, thank you so much, everyone. So now, look at this. You're going to take it like this. You've already secured your rubber band. Have you seen what I've done? Go ahead and open this rubber band. Push it on one side. When you're dragging it to the other side, please don't drag it too much, that's the hair. Because the more you drag the hair, I have a girl child. Oh no, you will not understand what I'm going through. Yes, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Facebook, love you. YouTube, love you all. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I know you're sharing this video. I know you're subscribing already, following the live, following the page is going to help. More videos I send in there for you to watch. So now let's resume it, and let's be on the same level now. So now, thank you so much, and God bless you. This cheers goes to everyone. Now you have this. When you have this, you've already secured the rubber band. You see it? When you secure the rubber band, you go ahead and pull it to this side. Please, not too much, because the more you just drag this hair, the more tighter the hair will be on the scalp. What it does is that when it's too tight on the scalp, when you install the extension, I'm new here and I like what you're doing. Thank you so much. God bless you. So when you push this hair to this side and it's too tight on the scalp, the person you're doing the hair will not feel comfortable. Secure, but not too tight. Secure, but not too tight. Securing me that is firm enough to last the person for 4 to 6 weeks, but don't draw the hair too much. So when you do it like this, it's okay, leave it. Then the next thing, we are repeating this method. We've done this method before, but somebody asked a question that we should repeat this method. I'm going to repeat it. This one is being inserted with the crochet pin, but then you can still do this method without using the crochet pin. We're not going to do that today. Tomorrow, 12 p.m. when we start the class, just join me. We're going to start the head and understand what you're doing. So now, because there's a request to repeat this, thank you so much. Go ahead. Then we're going to do it. Look at the crochet pin. If it's your first time of seeing this pin, please learn this method, because you're going to use this crochet pin to do other things. Look at this hair I'm going to show you guys now. It's been done with the crochet pin. When you're doing crochet braids, you can braid your hair all through. The last one we did, we have the videos there. Get your Afro kinky hair, take your crochet, insert it, put it, draw it, do it. You started doing your hair. Good morning, it's my first time. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Now, this crochet pin is very important. The day we are going to do style of the day, I'm going to show you all you can do with this crochet pin. All you can do with this pin you're seeing. But then, now as a beginner, go ahead and use it to install your hair. You can use this crochet pin for this method. You still cannot use it for the method. But I'm not going to do the second method today because we've done it before. Come tomorrow, we'll do it. So open it because it has something like a lash. Just go ahead and open it. When you open it, install it right in the middle of this hair. Put it down. You're going to be seeing it. It's coming out on the other side. Look at it. Look at how it came out on the other side. Then you put this head on one side. Go ahead and grab your extension. This is my extension. When you grab the extension, always make sure you take the extension that is the same size. Look at all the braids we've done so far as practice. And this blue color is nice and poppy. You see that? Don't you see how nice this blue color is? Beautiful color, the blue color. So now when you're taking your extension, make sure that the extensions are the same sizing. All of them are the same size. Look at what I mean. Look at my braid. It makes my braid look nice and neat because they are all the same sizes, right? So nice. Thank you so much. So now you now go ahead and split this hair into two. When you split the hair you're working, you've taken your normal size extension, you split it into two. When you split it into two, this one you have on your left hand should be 2 times. The one you have on your right hand should be 2 times the one you have on your left hand. Look at the one I have my right hand. You split it into 2. Okay, let's come to the lower time. It's called ratio 2:1, right? Then let's come to another lower time. The one on the left hand is bigger than the one on the right hand. You understand it? Right. So place this one that is bigger, put it down, leave it on that side. Then you now go ahead, use the smaller one. Make sure they are on equal sizes. Look at it. Place it in a way that on the same level, they are equal. What you're going to do, form a loop. See this loop. Look at the loop I'm forming now. And make sure they are equal sizes. You go ahead and form this loop, a tiny loop. You hold it with your thumb and index finger like this, form that loop. Come here, look at the crochet pin. Come this place. Open the lash if it's closed. Come in this place. Place this hair. Hook it. You know, when you have a hook, this one is hooking the hair. You hook it. Then you now take this lash, cover it. When you close it, the next thing you're going to do, pull this hair. Pull it. When you pull it, release your crochet pin. Put it on one side. Then you come here. Still open it. Hold one with your left hand. This is my left hand. Hold this side with my left hand. Take your right hand, pull the next one up. Because if you don't do it like that, if you don't hold this one down, when you're pulling everything again. You now start all over. Do not do that. Take this your left hand, secure the hair. Then you now pull. When you pull, it will now come out like this. Yes? When it comes out like this, the next thing you're going to do, take this hair, place it, cover it like this. If you find out that the hair is losing on the scalp because you place the crochet pin under, come again, open this one, secure it a bit again. What it does now, it now secure the more hair on the scalp. Do you understand that part? I know you understand the part. So now you just go ahead and place it this way. When you do it this way, your hair is ready already. It's secured. The next thing is to take the other part of the hair and start braiding. Simple. Tokwe said no. If you don't understand, Tokwe, come tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to repeat all this thing because when you start from the beginning, you will understand. So tomorrow, 12 p.m. UK time, we are back in the class. So just be here. We're going to take up that class. Now that we have secured this one under, the next thing, you're doing a great job. Thank you so much. The next thing you're going to do is that this is my left hand, oh yes, and this one is holding it with my right hand. When you're holding it with your right hand, make sure you measure it and they're equal. Hold it in the middle like that. Take your left hand. This is my left hand. Come here, grab this hair extension. When you grab it like this, take this one in the middle. When you take this in the middle, put it now. Look at it. Place it down, secure it with your thumb and index finger. This is my thumb on my left hand. That is my index finger underneath. I'm holding it. The difference between this method is that only the middle hair will have the natural hair. As a beginner, please go ahead and braid this hair. Don't worry yourself. Go ahead and braid it. Let me show you how to braid. If you don't know how to braid at all, come to the class tomorrow, first thing 12 o'clock. I'm going to teach you techniques of how you can get into braiding. Then the next class we're going to have after that one, we start adding extension into the braid as we're doing. So let's go ahead. Now you have your 3 strands. Take your right hand, go into this one here. Take this one on your right hand, bring it in, take it into your left hand. This is my left hand. Take this one into your left hand. Yeah, you now grab this one in the middle. When you grab this one in the middle, push it to the right hand, secure it with your thumb and index finger. Take this one again on your left hand, bring it into the right hand. Can you see it? I know hair tutorial. I love hair. Okay, that's fine. So you now go ahead and braid. Simple method though. Look at it. You started braiding already. This method is absolutely the best for beginners. Apart from me not doing the second method now because you're doing it tomorrow, is the best method because normally I've secured this hair, insert the other one with the crochet pin. The next method doesn't need the crochet pin. Come tomorrow, we are going to take up that class, right? We're going to do the 6 methods that we are having. So I'm braiding this hair already. Look at it. Simple, simple, simple and short. No, you are a good teacher. Thank you so much. Nobody will tell you that you don't know how to braid by doing this. My dear, once you've seen this with your eyes and the way I do it, go and practice it. You will come and testify as well. There are testimonies going on that once one woman said she was just sleeping, dreaming of how to do hair. Immediately she come across my life. She watched it once and she started doing her daughter's hair. It's your first time, you're welcome to the class. This class was so nice and flexible. Everybody can ask questions and question related to what we're doing. We don't want to go against the rule of the guidelines of the platforms we're using. So don't go straight. If it's a question, look at it, beautiful. You see it, secured, nice and beautiful. It's my first time. You're welcome. You are highly welcome. So the classes, as always, 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time, Monday to Friday. But these days I go to college. Any day you see I don't have courses, I appear here. But be ready, follow the account, you get notification. Immediately we're live. We start up our classes immediately, as we just did it today. So, but then if you need more of these classes, go ahead and DM me because I'll be starting a private class very soon to do more things that we're not doing online here. So go ahead and put your number there, DM me, then we'll create up. Then I'll tell you when we are going to start. Thank you so much. And this is it. All done today. Look at all the blue hair we did today. Beautiful. If blue is your color, you have a nice color. Look at how poppy this hair is. Beautiful blue color. Royal blue. Ma, what makes the braids grow older on time after 2 weeks? The reason why your braids grow older is that you don't hide your natural hair under the extension. If you're doing your braid and at the end of the day you see all your natural hair popping up on the hair, before 2 weeks the braid is old. And another thing is that most people, they use shiny jam to do hair. When you're learning, please learn. All this hair you see me do now, did I put any shiny jam? The hair is secured and neat. When you're learning, always learn without shiny jam. Can you please make rows, toy braids? You always learn without the shining jam, because most people you see doing hair with shiny jam, when they snap it, put it on the camera, at that first time the hair will just look nice. Let's say in another 2 weeks, if you're the type that used to itch your hair, the hair will start itching. It makes that hair goes old very, very fast. But when you're learning the hair, I'm not saying you should not use shining jam. Don't quote me. You use it, but when you're learning, because you come to a point whereby I don't use shining jam to do people's hair. No. Check all the braids you see on my account. There's no shining jam here. I do the hair naturally like this. I secure it and the hair looks beautiful. It doesn't itch. My daughter is she will not allow me to practice with her hair. Yes, okay, that's fine. So you find alternative. Now I don't want to discuss too much. Don't write anything about where you can get your mannequin or anything. Go ahead and get one, but don't write anything on the comment section, please. Don't write. Don't write anything. TikTok shop here have it. Don't write anything there. Please, please, please. So now go ahead, get a mannequin to practice, but don't write anything on the comment section. Don't write. If you write it, I'm going to block that number. Go ahead and get your mannequin for training. Don't train with your children's hair. If you're a beginner, don't train with their hair, because the more you train with their hair, when you know how to do hair, the child will not allow you to do that hair. Ask me the reason. The reason is that when you start pulling that girl's hair, learning, she will be doing like this. You see, when that face is going like that, it's painful because you're a beginner. Now, when you practice with her hair and you're ready to, you know how to do hair, and you want to do that hair on top of that girl's hair, she will not let you do the hair, because the time you've been using her hair to learn that hair, it's been paining her. The time you know how to do hair, she will avoid you from touching her hair, right? You understand? But the best thing is that when you're learning how to do hair, go and grab one of these dolly hair. Go and buy it. Don't write anything on the comment section. I say go and buy. If you want to buy it on TikTok, buy it on TikTok. That is good. So thank you so much. That is it for today. We're having our class. Thank you for your support on this class. Tomorrow, we are going to having the class 12 p.m. UK time. I have mine, but my son is afraid of it. I can't do same thing. So, no. Don't ask me where to do. Don't put anything on the comment section. We're already ending the class anyway. Thank you so much. God bless you all. God bless. If you have not followed me on my other platform, YouTube, my YouTube handle is GraceLawendhair. When you just type it on the search button, it's going to come up. Then when you have on the TikTok, my TikTok handle is GraceLawendhair Tutorial. When you put it on the search button, you're going to find me. On the Facebook, my handle is GraceLawendhair Tutorial and Lifestyle, because I'm trying to use GraceLawendhair, but it's not accepting it. I now added tutorial hair and lifestyle. Follow me on my platform, because anytime, any day, I'm going to be appearing on any of the platform. I'm going to just sit there because I want to know my fans. I want to know the learners individually. If you're on Facebook, I want to know you individually. If you're on TikTok, I want to know you individually. But for now, we're doing on the platform just to make sure we bring our students them in. Now, very soon, you're going to be seeing me on different platforms. Then when I'm talking to you, TikTok, I know I'm talking to TikTok people. I know who is coming. I'll mention your name. I say, oh, this is my student. Then when we're talking to YouTube, I know it's YouTube. This is your name, I know you. When I'm talking to Facebook, I know. So that is how it's going to be. I appreciate everyone today, and I'm really grateful for us coming to the class and supporting this live, because if not for your support, we will not be here. Because the more you like the video, the more the system is going to send to people that come into this class. So there's something going on here. I really appreciate you. All the hands you use in tapping, God will bless you, multiply you. Whatever your wish is, good wishes will come true, because most people have their wishes are not good, but the good ones will come true. So now the hands you use in doing every support, God will going to multiply it, bless you, bless you, bless you. And your mission of coming into my class, you're going to get it. Just one watch, you're good to go. Practice, practice, practice makes you perfect. Thank you everyone for today. Let me leave you now, because I'm going to get the kids off school very soon. I know we mothers are here. We have our responsibilities to pick the children for those that still have children, little ones. I'm going to get them from school. So we'll see tomorrow by the grace of God. God willing, tomorrow. My name is Grace Lawend from GraceLawendhair. Let me move this hair aside, I beg. You man, go to one side. Let them see me. Oh, this is me, oh, Grace on GraceLawendhair. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I'm not taking anything for granted. When you see me talk, please don't type this. It's because we're following the guidelines and the rules of this platform. For them to allow us to come here, we appreciate it, for us to learn. So we should respect the guidelines of YouTube. We should respect the guidelines of TikTok. We should respect the guidelines of Facebook for us to come here and learn. If not, you will not see me showing up here. Thank you so very much, all the platform. From YouTube, we say thank you for giving us opportunity. From TikTok, we say thank you for giving us opportunity. Facebook, thank you so much for giving us opportunity. Thank you, and I will see everyone tomorrow by the grace of God, 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time. Bless you all. Miss you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Yes, we get to learn the ding. Yes, thank you, YouTube. I know I'm seeing you all. Very calm. YouTube is very calm. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you all tomorrow, and God bless you all. My name remains Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair. See you. Subscribe to my channel. Share the videos. Share the videos now. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye. Hey, my people on Facebook.